Steven, it is great to see you again. Congratulations on SISU, The Road to Revenge. This sequel goes harder, faster, and it even bloodier. I love this movie. Now, Steven, Dragunov feels like the perfect counterpart to Atami. They're both ghosts of war, just on opposite sides of it. Can you talk about working with Jamari to make him more than just a bad guy and giving him that humanity, that weight underneath all that chaos?
Well, I think that Jalmari, in a sense, he left it in my hands, as it were. I mean, he's supplied so much there, but there are a lot of things to fill in there, a lot of blank spaces to fill in, but they don't necessarily function within the narrative. But they do. But in order for the role, for Diego to be grounded, to be convincing, to feel authentic, to be as cold and as callous as he really needs to be, then I think it is important for myself to do the kind of labor, the work that I needed to do in order to just know that I was the guy. You know what I mean? To do everything I could. And that and that was not, as I think you put it very well just a second about, what did you say? They're both creatures of war, or both what?
Yeah, they're both the perfect counterparts. They're ghosts of war.
They're ghosts of war, and I think that so in so many ways, Dragunov, when the Dragunov that we see at this juncture in his life and in his career, is very, very much the product of who he was raised to be by the state from the time that he was birth. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that I think he went from institution to institution. I think that he manifests probably a decided a talent for cruelty and for bullying and or this and that. And I think that that gets noted by those who run the system, and he gets channeled then into a certain direction. So certain emotions get absolutely curtailed because they're not useful, they're not functional for him, and others get personified and accentuated, and that's how he ends up who he is, and that's the work that I have to do. And Yamari, he appreciates it because he's doing his job.
Yeah. Yeah, at a very high level as well. Look,
Very, very high level. Yeah.
I think there's so many fantastic performances in this film, and it thrives on silence. Faces, not words, do the storytelling. Can you talk about the challenge as an actor where when that power comes from stillness instead of dialogue?
Yeah, it's something you learn as you go on. Maybe there are actors who kind of who understand it from word go, but I do find as I get older, and I've always been a very active actor, as it were. I like acting, you know. And when I was younger, I was quite a Baroque actor in many ways. I liked flourishes and curly cues, and I still do. But as I've gotten older, I've really, really learned the value of stillness, of quietude, of making people lean in to hear what you're saying, and it's of no secret if I say that in the end the performance is all in the eyes, and so that's where you really need to express whatever it is you're looking to express.
Yeah, this film does that so well. It conveys so much emotion with so few words, and I think it has one of the most incredible endings I've seen in a
Mm.
very long time. It hit me very hard. But
Yeah.
Stephen, incredible job. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
But thank you. Nice talking to you.